Including the laser effect, we have over 100 accuracy on the CI-19. And they say a crosshair is worth 1,000 words. That's exactly and only what it's doing. It's just your hipfire. So since we're prioritizing our hipfire first, the ADS isn't necessarily as easy as it usually is with my builds. That's usually what we're targeting. But with this, the rapid fire is only doing 1.0 damage up to 20 meters. With my normal stable build, it does up to 35 meters of 1.0 damage, meaning we can get 4-shot kills to the chest, even the lower body. It's just much more consistent. This is why I built it for hipfire, because if we're going to be pulling out the rapid fire, we might as well only focus on the close range. That being said, I still wanted to make a fast ADS and a somewhat controllable build, of course. I don't want to just give you guys a hipfire build that pretty much anyone could slap on, and it just feels absolutely uncontrollable. But here, as we can see, the pattern isn't too bad. It's not the greatest, it does wobble, it has zigzag midway up, but it's controllable for how much we've invested into it. Like that right there is perfect. That's more than usable. So I'll drop my code for the stable build as well if you haven't seen that video. I'm not going to make you go watch that one. I'll drop the codes for this one. I believe I have the Garena version as well. Let's get into the build. I'll show the calibrations afterwards. We're going to start off with the short barrel. We'll be just fine with 500, but this adds fuel to the fire trying to use it at a longer range, just to keep in mind. For these rails, we just added the Hornet handguard panel. So put 3 of these on. We can move on to the gas block, which we already discussed. There's no pieces here that add to accuracy, and I know we're at 100, but if there was, we could actually improve it, even though it says it's 100. If you go to the details and add more to it, it'll still improve what we see here in the diagram. So just keep that in mind. You can have up to infinite amounts, whatever it'll let you. On my S12K, it's at technically 108 with the laser effect. But anyways, since we can't really add to that goal, we're going to put this on to make the ADS usable. This is why it's not just complete zigzags. We at least have this horizontal compensation, which not only makes the recoil pattern better, but these two stats, very underrated, and they do not get added to your details whatsoever. For the foregrip, the ZF-SG Tactical Grip is tied with the competition hand stop. Yes, that was sarcastic, I'm sorry. I like this piece better because it has more control, more firing stability, specifically. It's the only magazine I feel comfortable with, especially in the trenches on B and trench lines. If you get caught reloading, use your dash as Byron. If you're on mouse and keyboard, just press 2-1. The Vanguard new type grip, which is in your Armory tab, if you haven't unlocked that yet, it will be confusing. It doesn't even show up there until you unlock it through here. Basically, the point of it is to add more firing and camera stability. Really important piece for the CI-19 that loves to bounce. Bounces like a nice pair too. The M4 recoil buffer tube. That's pretty much where we get most of the stat at the bottom. I wish they turned it into a giant burnt fry. That would have been a really cool piece. I don't know why it looks like this currently. Maybe my computer is dying. But anyways, we have the multi-purpose tactical riser. Not the micro one, because they do the same thing, but you can't add the laser to it. From there, whatever color you prefer, just make sure you don't turn it off, because that's when you feel the -4. This benefits the hipfire as well because it's giving us actual accuracy that we can't see in the details, but it's actually improving our sprint fire delay as well, which just means how fast you can start shooting out of a sprint. This is my favorite sight in the whole game, hands down, but feel free to pick whatever you like. Always gotta make sure I say turn on the second setting in your game settings, just set that to on. Now these sight calibrations will feel a whole lot better. Set them both to the left. Once you set these both stage right, we can move on to the actual calibrations. So first of all, in the barrel, This is where we got extra ADS speed. Just remember, at range it's going to be tougher, and you're going to have to lead your shots more than you would if you had this all the way set to the right. For the foregrip, once again, we went ADS speed. Even though we set it for a loss of control, we're still keeping the firing stability. You can't affect that through these calibrations here. That's the main point of this piece for me. On the rear grip, this is important. The hip fire aim speed, this is what you would think would be sprint to fire delay. It's not, it's just ADS speed. If you look at the details, that's the only thing that changes, and it's just something that needs to be changed in the future. The QBZ is what's canon for Vyron, but I think I just created Vyron's true build. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you guys enjoy this gameplay, and I'll see you in the Discord. Peace out.